Hi, Gemini, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for joining in. And for all of those who have subscribed, I really appreciate that so much. And for my new viewers and friends out there who haven't yet, please watch this video. And if you like the way I read, give me a thumbs up. And this is the theme of the reading for Gemini. Making waves. Wow. Where you're out there riding the waves, you're taking up surfing, you're learning to surf the ups and downs of this strange matrix we're in. And you're using a lot of emotional power right now to take this momentum, because it's building this momentum toward something that is in the realm of your feelings, something you're very passionate about. And it's your time to achieve this. And it could be just this sense of achieving a ripple effect. This twinship, you see, you're the card of Gemini is the twin. You see your two halves, and you're joining those. You're swimming through those. You're part of something bigger. The details are taken care of as you make waves. You make waves, and there's a ripple effect. So meditate on that as you go into the reading with me, and let's see what the tarot cards have for my Geminis today. And I invite you to bring your own question or concern. If there's a challenge that's on the horizon and you want some information or details, this is for you, Gemini. Wow, the Ten of Cups, happiness, bliss, your happy life, your happy place. You found that. You're coming into that. You're coming home to that. You're following your bliss. And you are awakening to that inner myth, that inner dream of the life you've wanted to create. And you're creating it. Whatever that is. For some, it could be a happy family. For some, it could be a divine partnership, a soulmate, a twin flame. For others, it could be a beautiful home and grounds. For others, it could be renewal after illness or after a loss of money, a coming home to happiness and abundance. And you're victorious, Gemini. You've gone through the battles of life, and you're riding high on your horse. You're in the spotlight, but you're bringing others along into this happiness, sharing this bliss. And the King of Swords is at the foundation, supporting this, reaching up into the clouds with the butterflies of a transformation. And you're transforming your mind to new beliefs. But beliefs in what's real, what's there, what's tangible, and what you have discovered by your intellect and your intelligence over time. And you've worked hard with others in your recent past or in your career. You worked hard. You managed your business. What you built was very productive, and people recognized you for your skills as in management or in just connecting others together to build something. And you're standing above the rest, uniquely so. But also it's saying that you have been renovating a home recently. You've been working on a property, and that is making you really happy, and you're shining and feeling very successful. And at the crown, you've used strength and this inner modulation of your emotions to take, for instance, if you're this anger, the anger of the beast, and to know how to modulate and when to express yourself, when to state your truth, when to be aggressive and forceful, but also when to nurture, when to understand yourself, when to bring self-love to the situation. And there was battling right now. There's a fight going on mentally. This King of Swords as the foundation, maybe out of your field of awareness, because it's underground. This authority over your life, over your mental thing, is being battled with right now. Maybe what your truth was about the situation, you're feeling victimized Maybe you thought this was over and thought, oh, I got this bliss. And this victory could be a challenge to your bliss, because it's saying they're still fighting. They're still bickering in the mind. There's still harsh words. There's still narcissistic engagements where one person is co-opted another and victimizing them and taking away maybe their happiness. But you've got to look at this energy about fighting and wanting just to win at all cost. And the Chariot is coming. You're jumping in. You're going on a road trip. You're moving away from this old city in the background where you knew the way it all was. And you're moving to a new place where you're going to be victorious because you've got this victory card twice. So whatever it is that you're going after, this happiness, this bliss, you're finding it. And you're going toward this happiness quickly with confidence because you're guided by your inner powers, and you've balanced those two mysterious animals within you, the Sphinx, those riddles within. And the environment is the world. There's something in your environment, someone you're working with, someone that is you're in a loving relationship with, your partner, is closing out a cycle. And you are, or your environment is closing out a cycle, and it's very successful. And it's leading to bliss and a happy home. The end of something, but it's a long time coming. And you're stepping into a whole new timeline in your environment, is a whole new world. And there's justice coming for my Gemini. This truth, this is an air sign ruled by Libra, of balance. And it could be dealing with somebody in the law, someone in the criminal justice. There could be a trial or court case that's coming to the end, and it's going to see what the verdict is, and it's going to come in your favor. That's your hope. And your fear is, will it come in? Will this all balance out? That's your hope and fear. And the advice is celebrate, harvest, have this victory. Join with friends. Look at the pumpkins. This could be something that the advice is to keep this celebration going and to have that harvest of this a new structure, this new thing you've built, a renovation, made something better with your strength. And okay, you might have to have some fights, a little battles here, but stand your ground and pick your battles wisely, Gemini, right now, because you've got the Chariot. There's movement, growth. You're pushing toward this happiness of the bliss. And you're closing out an old karmic cycle, and someone in your environment is. And that's going to lead to justice and truth. And from that truth, the verdict will be balance. Right, wrongs will be righted. And you will celebrate this in a happy, festival way with others. Food and drink and celebrate and dancing, fun. And that's what I have for you, Gemini. And so let's ask the angel oracles to give us some clarity. Why is this bliss, this happiness, this joy and love and contentment after a stormy time? Because you said no to something. Because you said no to anything that wasn't serving this bliss. And you were victorious. And you came with friendships and unions, and you got this celebration. So there is friendships and unions coming, Gemini. And at the foundation was a Gemini card with this King of Swords, using your intelligence to cut through with courage and bravery at the foundation of whatever this situation was that you had to say no to bring you happiness. And you worked on it, and you were working on something with Mother, Father, God. Balancing that way you felt about what you did, what you produced, how you were in collaboration with your parents, with your family, and with God itself. And you're renovating all that. You're upgrading that. because you've got a strength, and you're bringing this courage and strength and knowing you can get through anything because you've got the higher power. And it's all about Gemini being this learning experience anyway. And so they're fighting. There's some battling. There was victimizing, a narcissistic behavior where somebody love bombed you, then depreciated it and discarded you. But you're moving on from that. But you cut the cords. Wow. You cut the cords with these swords of the 5 swords. And you're moving on because you're listening deeply to those inner voices of the chariot, the Sphinx. You're listening deeply. And you're closing out an old cycle because that's what you've been asking and want to receive in your environment. Something coming to an end. In a whole new timeline, a whole new world of celebration. And vulnerability leads to freedom. Well, when we face justice, when we face the ultimate judge and our soul is judged next to this feather, well, it's saying we have to be vulnerable to release and to go into that freedom and follow that star, Gemini. And you're celebrating because you're trusting the universe. And when we trust the universe, we feel that harvest. We reap that rewards. And we celebrate with others this journey we're on, this magical mystery tour. And let me give you one final card as your gift to take away, Gemini. And this was a powerful reading of hope and celebration and optimism, because you're learning to say no to what is not serving your bliss. And you're learning from your courage and strength to trust the universe and cut cords with anything that doesn't serve you, to stop this fighting. And open your heart to love, Gemini. Well, that is what's coming. A new home, a new door, a new key, a totally new abode, a sanctuary, a dwelling that's going to be full of love. Vulnerability, we have again here. Forgiveness, allowing, and community. Well, the celebration card is coming. The door will open and you will be celebrating within this new abode that you have journeyed toward with vulnerability to find that freedom. And that's what I have for you. And so it is for my Gemini. And you know I love you, and we're in this interconnected field always together, learning and growing and going toward that celebration. And so let's lift that glass together today and toast each other, and to toast our health and our understanding that the door to love is always here, just to knock. And see you next time. Bye-bye, Gemini.